pyre of Madam Creche, you met with Amara, who was the daughter of the last unicorn, who was killed by Lady Seraphine. And you were told about the opposite of Lady Seraphine's red chalice, which is the white chalice that is spread broken across the land. After a little bit of a odd, annoying little scuffle with Adrian coming in, you guys defeated the minions. Solara had a little bit of a blast from her past. You guys headed back to Madam Creche's trailer, where Fifi enjoyed some fruits in her little badger form, and everybody sat and spoke for a moment. And before bedtime, as you all settled in, Selka had not great visions of things that you weren't sure of, and neither was Vale, but you can still feel the anxiety that Vale was protruding throughout your entire body. And after those visions, you went outside where Solara and Aetherion came out to comfort you, brought you back in, and you all nestled in for the evening. Aetherion.
Yes.
You feel hot. Like the internal warming sensation in your hands, in your left eye. And give me a perception check.
8. My perception's bad.
Well, you're blind.
You do only have one eye.
You're on fire, too.
Your body starts to become abnormally hot, like almost like a hot flash, where it comes from a low rumble to a high flush, and you wake up and you're in a void. What do?
Finish myself first. I can try. Not training. Slowly walk over. Give me a second. I can't remember if I have that or not. I slowly walk forward.
As you walk forward, you hear a familiar guttural rumble of laughter. And that is currently all you hear. It's like a...
Pleasant or not pleasant?
Not pleasant.
Didn't think so. Or I thought that's what it would be. I will stop in my tracks for a moment.
And you start to feel like a skitter up your spine. And before you know it, in a blink of an eye, you are surrounded by fire. And it just erupts from the bottom of your feet, and it just surrounds you in a circular motion. And when you look ahead, the fire starts to part. And through that fire walks in your father. But you don't recognize this man, this leader, this abuser that you endured is easily 8 feet tall. Wide, broad, strong, almost abnormally large from what you remember. And he looks at you. Do you really think that I would never see you again, son? Such a disappointment. Such a tiny little bull.
I think in that moment, Aetherion wouldn't say much. Probably would scramble in his bag, try to find like the leaf, but keep his bag down. He doesn't have anything on him, so he's just kind of like squeezing the pant leg of his that he's wearing.
And as he comes walking towards you, you are back in that room, surrounded by treasures, and you're sitting down in your 15-year-old self. And he comes and grabs you by the nape of the neck, and he throws you into the lantern and into the wall, and he starts to stomp on your head. He doesn't say anything.
Physical sensations, feeling the way they were. Am I 15? I feel like right now he probably would not have much fight. He probably would be very much. He wasn't ready to see this again.
He picks you up differently this time, and he grabs the book. And as he picks you up by the throat, he slams you up against the wall. And he picks up the book. But you remember last time the book was smashed and burned? He picks you up and he starts to push the book into your abdomen. And you feel like a searing pain within your abdomen into your stomach, and you feel it flowing through your veins as he's holding you.
Why are you doing this?
Because someday you're going to understand. And then you're going to see where this power comes from.
Who are you?
And it just starts shoving the book deeper into your abdomen. And the pain is so visceral, you're not able to move. And before you know it, your dad grabs you and he looks at you in both of your eyes before he slams you down and rubs your head into the lantern. Your horn breaks. Your one eye goes blurry. But then your world shatters and cracks. And you start to fall. And you're falling. And then next thing you know, you hit floor and you wake up.
When I wake up, I still feel all the burning. Like, feeling.
You feel warm. But you're not on fire, and your abdomen is not on pain.
I feel like from that, if I'm waking up, I'm definitely jolting awake.
Big time.
So, if I was still with Selka and letting her be on my arm, I'd definitely like yank away real fast. And I'd just start like touching and grabbing and making sure I was on solid ground again. Probably scramble to my bag, get that leaf, and just start rubbing it.
And what had happened was you fell asleep sitting up next to Selka and Solara while they laid in the bed. Fifi is in the other one, and she's laying down next to you. You had fallen, and that's what jolted you awake. And you're just in a cold sweat now.
Yeah, definitely grabbing that leaf and just kind of sitting and like closing my eyes, probably muttering to myself a little bit, and just rubbing. Just trying to calm myself down.
Is there anything you would like to do in this moment?
Once I get calm for a moment, just kind of take a visual around, see if anyone's awake, see if everyone's asleep. What's the situation?
At this point, you're like the equivalent of maybe 4 o'clock in the morning. You guys usually get up around 7. You're used to getting up around 7 usually.
Everyone still asleep. I will probably step outside, get some fresh air. Make sure everybody's still good. Make sure Selka's still sleeping. Solara's alright and Fifi. Is everybody's looking alright and sound asleep?
Everyone's looking alright and they're sound asleep. I apologize. Oh, come on.
There we go. And I'll lightly step outside and not go anywhere. I just want to stand and get some fresh air for a moment. I feel like being in that space, even mentally, I'd just really be able to smell it again. Feel how it felt. I just want to get that fresh air of the carnival.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
9. The perception bad.
That's one better.
One better.
You're getting that.
I get no bonus.
So as you go out, you don't see anybody from the carnival. It's quiet. The lanterns are glowing. It's like right now in the carnival there's a sense of peace and calm. And as you stand outside, a breeze goes against the cold sweat on your forehead.
Take a deep breath while it happens. What are you? And just put my hand on my chest. I don't know what this is. I thought this meant about this. So I'll just kind of continue to just not necessarily look for anything. I'm just gonna look down, up, just really focus on that breeze, let it kind of cool me off a little bit. I'll probably do that for maybe 20 minutes before I decide to head back in and try to rest, and if not, just sit there and watch over everyone.
And during that 20 minutes, about maybe 12 minutes in, you're breathing and regulating yourself. You hear a lopsided footstep ever so quietly.
Hi, Gordon.
Hey,
You having trouble sleeping?
yeah.
What's wrong?
Well, I'm working on it. I'm gonna get breakfast ready. I really miss Madam Creche. I'm sad.
I didn't know her very long and I miss her already. So I can imagine how you feel.
But, it's lucky that we're outside because we were going to invite you guys to breakfast. If you guys want to eat some food before, like, are you guys going to stay with us? Are you guys going to leave, you think?
We'll probably head on our own path, but we want to try and help find our child's pieces. So that way Madam Creche's death isn't in vain.
Yeah.
But we would be happy to join you for breakfast.
Okay.
And you just kind of see him like light up a little bit.
Like going for early morning walks. No one knows about this, but it keeps my one side really lean, and like I can grow muscle on this side.
I can tell. I can see what I'm handy.
Yeah,
And he holds up his little arm.
It is very strong when you threw those balls against my face. I could feel it.
oh yeah, I did do that, didn't I?
I could feel it. I could feel the strength in your arms.
Yeah, it's good. I don't think they're off a game, but we're trying.
What is... Do you remember what Madam Creche's favorite scent was?
She really liked patchouli and lavender, and this was weird because I don't like it. Sometimes it was like there's like a peppercorn and like black licorice.
Ooh, yeah, not a fan of black liquor.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I always told her she sometimes would like have like a lotion thing.
What? Which one of hers was your favorite?
I think I really like the patchouli one. That was the one she listened to wore all the time.
I know being sad is difficult. And I feel for you. Would you like a hug?
Yeah.
Come over and give him a hug, and as I hug him and I pat him on his back, I'm gonna go ahead and cast prestidigitation and put the patchouli smell on him.
He like starts to tear up just a little bit.
It smells just like her.
She may be gone. She gave you something very, very good.
Yeah, she did. She was very patient with me all the time.
She's very loving, and I could tell that in the very few days, moments, actually.
She helped me count to 100. She told me that.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I can't tell time yet, but I can count to 100 now. All because of Madam Creche.
Well, you can tell time. Just watching the sun, the moon.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, breakfast will probably be at about, like, 755 minutes.
At what point would the sun be up when breakfast is done?
It'll be able to smell it, it's fine.
You keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a wonderful job. Very fun. Very funny. Very entertaining.
He just kind of like, he like takes his little foot and like kind of like digs it.
It's very okay. It's a really pretty big one. And then the dark, scary one, she seems really nice, but she kind of scares me a little bit. And then the really pretty, like the white, like one you can almost see through, she's good.
Yeah, they're fine. They're sleeping. And Fifi is the pretty one you talk of.
Yeah, she has pink hair, so pretty, very pretty. Everybody's very pretty, but I really like pink.
She loves birds.
She loves birds.
So, live birds. So if you have a way to have a live bird with you at breakfast, she might really like it.
Okay. I'll see what the taxidermy is anymore. No, I talked to Mr. Pike. See if he has anybody
I'm sure he
that
will.
can sit at the breakfast table.
I think she really, really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I don't want to be like spooky, but so because I walk at night too, because I don't sleep. I sleep maybe only like 9,500 minutes a night, so I can't sleep for very long. But last night I saw you guys walk in. I saw that little pretty girl with the black eyes. She seemed sad.
She had a bad dream.
Oh.
No. But everybody has them, even myself.
Everybody's okay. Everyone's right.
They're good. She's good. Solar's good. Fifi's good. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you for asking.
So birds.
Birds.
Anything else?
She loves animals in general, but from what I've seen, she really loves birds.
Okay, so birds. But what about the other one? The dark and spooky one, but she's really nice. And then the black eye one.
Selka. Selka, the one with the black eyes.
Oh, Selka and Fifi.
She likes animals, but you might need to be careful because, like, from what I've
She
seen,
likes dead things.
she likes to kill the animals, possibly. I'm not quite sure, but it may be more. She likes little odds and ends things.
Okay,
Especially if you make it seem like she can take it from you. She likes that.
oh, so like play a game, be like, oh, okay, what's in my pocket? Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. So there's birds. Gotta do like birds for Fifi. And then I'm gonna put something in my pocket for Selka to steal. No, what was that? The other one. Solara. Okay, so the scary one is not. But she has kind eyes.
She likes pranks.
She likes pranks.
trying to get him killed?
What kind of prank?
Not pranks on her, but she did get a good laugh when I put a prank on Fifi and Selka. So
I will be honest.
I don't think if you do it to her.
Hold on, I got an idea.
When you guys put your arm through the hole and
Oh.
it actually got a laugh out of Solara, so I was like, oh.
Okay. Okay, I have ideas.
The same thing.
There's like 120 minutes before it's time to wake up. So I'll wait there to see. I'm gonna walk, but I'm gonna get on that stuff.
I will see you very soon. Thank you.
Good night.
Honestly, I'll probably end up staying up now. Just that way we don't miss breakfast time.
Well, it's really good. It wafts everywhere. Sorry, this cooks a lot. He likes cooking.
Well, I'm sure we'll be very, very hungry.
And singing.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, everyone's singing the turkey and chicken now.
It's fast. I'm gonna sing it on my whole journey north.
Alright, bye, friend.
My friend.
I'll talk to you later.
I'll see you very soon.
Okay.
And he like goes off with just like a little more pep in him.
He got the time right.
He did. So you watch Goran walk. And after that conversation, the sun is starting to come up through that peak. Still dark, unfortunately, because of the clouds, but you can tell that it's trying to brighten.
Just stand there for a moment. Watching Goran walk away.
And you just see him.
Not much use in sleeping. So I'll probably go back into the trailer, sit in one of the chairs, and just get my book out, go over my spells, and just watch and wait for everyone to get up.
My babes, go ahead and roll a d20.
Straight D20.
Yep.
13.
Oh, that's nice.
19.
Oh, that was not
Natural 20.
Oh! You're one up us, damn.
So you wake up with a stretch. And beside you got little Selka kind of like curled up under your arm. She's not quite awake yet, but you start to stir and you notice Aetherion is sitting in a chair next to the bed.
I think she'd slowly get up, and she would wake up naturally early anyway, because like in her routine, she would get up early to like practice everything that she had going on. I'm not talking to you. Stop. Okay. But she'd get up and she'd look over. Are you okay?
It was a little rough sleep. Couldn't be back, but I'm alright. Did you sleep alright?
I slept fine.
She seemed to do better too.
I think so. I think it helped that we were there with her.
I have a feeling they're probably both going to need a lot of that coming forward, to be honest. Not that they're needing tending, but I don't know, it's a new world for them more than it is us. So I'm glad we're at least on the same page when keeping them comfortable. And just a heads up, I talked to Goran a few minutes ago, and he's asking what everybody liked. Didn't think about it until after, but I told him he liked pranks. So if he tries to prank you, I'm sorry.
I'll try not to kill him.
I did warn him that it was you like seeing pranks done to other people, but I don't know if he'll take that to heart or not. So we'll see.
I'll try to keep my reflexes at bay.
Yeah, at least we know Goron is harmless. So that's a plus.
Give me a perception check.
20. And then I have a question real quick. So under my hunter's intuition, it says when you make a wisdom perception check, you can roll a d4 and add the number to the roll. So I could if I wanted. Oh wait, I'm not going to right now, but just for future, I just want to make sure I'm reading that right.
Yeah.
Okay.
From that, it sounds like technically any perception
I was
check
going
you
to
make,
say
you can
it
do
sounds
that.
like any perception check can do that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 20 plus.
So you haven't felt this in a really long time. What would you say is Solara's dominant hand?
Right hand.
As you're laying down, are you laying on your? You're laying on your left, probably.
I think so. Okay.
So as you're there and you're speaking to Aetherion, something that you're not really used to feeling, you feel like an energy pull, like an energy ring around your right wrist. It's just ever so slight, but because of your senses, you can always feel when something's off. But you feel like a force, like an energy pull, like a slight baby tingle on your wrist. And when you look down, it's your copper knotted bracelet that you never take off. And there's a slight hole in it. You can't feel a direction. It's like it's woken up for the first time. But it's never done that before.
Well, that's odd.
What's wrong?
I've never felt this before, but there's like an energy in this bracelet I've never felt before.
No.
Just slight.
If it's too personal, you have to answer it, but where did you get it?
And I did put it in your inventory. It was something that Damon made for you.
Okay.
And it's a like braided copper wire bracelet that has a knot in it.
A friend of mine gave it to me.
Sorry, Marie.
Is you get to know, obviously, but do you mind if I just look at it, see if there's any arcane properties to it?
I don't mind at all. I'll hand it to you.
Just see if there's any arcane properties to it or anything.
What are you using?
I would probably use Arcana.
Okay.
I don't think I have. Actually, where is she? I don't think I picked up have I? No. So yeah, I would just make an Arcana check to see if it is magic or if it's something else.
Okay. So I'm not going to make you roll for that because that comes really easy for you. Right off the rip, from what she described, she's like an energy. So you were expecting to feel like a tingle from it. You feel the minutest magic tingle in it, like somebody knotted it with love and precision, but you can tell that it's only for her. This isn't something that can be expelled or used for anyone else besides Solara.
Can I tell if it's knowing how some magic items are, some stagnant, some grow? Can I tell if there's potential in it or if it's just something that's there?
Right now, no.
And the backpack is definitely made special for you.
He's a good friend.
I heard you talking a couple of times early on. Didn't really catch exactly what that you were searching. Is that who you're searching for?
Yes.
So, you don't have to give me details. I understand that. You said you're from the city, right?
I am.
Do you ever go to the shopping district?
The shopping district?
Yeah.
I've been there.
You know Smendrick?
So, go ahead and give me a history check.
20.
20. So with that, because of your serious nature, you've walked past the store that has the name Schmendrick on it, but you remember it having this crazy long obnoxious name, but you remember looking up at it, but you've never gone in. It was like you were making a delivery, you saw it in passing. It is something you remember because it's your city, but you know that you've never actually been in.
I remember the store, but I've never been there.
Smendrick's marvels, curiosities, and things that probably won't explode. That's the name of his shop.
That's quite the name.
It is. He's a very kind man now. That's actually where I've been the last few years. So he's been teaching me there. So it's most curious. I've never seen or run into you.
That is curious.
Fifi, you remember having a really good dream about someone you don't remember, but kind of remember. They seem familiar, but you don't remember why. And when you wake up, you're not in your badger form, and you're just nestled in Madam Creche's big fluffy blankets, and you look over and you're laying under the blankets and you peek over and you can see Aetherion and Solara are awake, but you notice that Selka's still sleeping, and you're just kind of like peeking up over the blankets. What do you do?
So she would slowly go, she wouldn't throw the blanket off her. She would slowly start moving from underneath the blanket, creeping, getting onto the floor, creeping towards the bed. And I'm sure they're paying attention to her right now. And she just starts kind of
Actually, curious.
And you're in your normal form.
yeah.
Give me a perception check.
8.
Oh my gosh, and then this one I roll shitty on. Okay.
She's just so quiet. Can I roll for stealth?
11.
You don't have to. So you sneak, and before you know it, you're next to the bed, but literally Aetherion and Solara have not noticed you at all somehow.
Mm-hmm. It's just a lump under a blanket, just slowly moving. She just starts lifting up a little bit at the edge of the bed. And you can just see her eyes are kind of light, kind of glowing eyes in a dark blanket. And she just starts creeping up. Selka's asleep, bitch! She didn't see this. No.
At what point do I notice her?
By the time she's up on the bed, you notice.
A giant pink blob in your peripheral. What is that?
I know, and Solara's supposed to be good at perception.
But Fifi was so slick and so quiet, you just thought she was sleeping.
You're very distracted and talking.
And she'll look over at Solara and make eye contact. And then look back at Selka and just continue moving.
Solara's just gonna continue looking at Aetherion.
Fifi, what are you doing?
Is it Selka we have to worry
She
about?
whips her head around her little blanket coat.
What do you think she's gonna do though?
Are you trying
Have
to
you
scare
seen
me?
her rip the neck out of a man?
Because
I have.
She's not gonna do that to you. She's still keeping an eye. She's got her in her peripheral.
And you just see the blanket over just slowly. Selka just kind of disappears from view. And then she pops.
On me!
You wake up.
Yeah. Yeah. She's just kind of like bear hugging you. Just. And she's kind of like snuggling down for some more sleep.
So, Solara's gonna look at Aetherion and go, that should be interesting.
And like all you can see from your perception of like your aerial vision, you see on this bed, Fifi is over top of Selka. She's completely disappeared, but you see the large frame of Fifi with a blanket over, and you just see like Solara's eyes above them because she was still next to Selka.
Just let this one right now.
Fifi starts just sniffing. Does she smell anything?
Ooh.
Selka actually has a smell. It's a combination of things.
I was gonna say.
Well, because I was thinking, like, was there any residual? Because, like, Fifi was completely out for all of that.
What would Selka smell like?
Selka smells like lavender, iron, and salt.
Oh.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
what
if
I
Fifi
thought
would
she was
like
gonna
the smell of
smell like.
iron. The other things, yeah.
You don't think she likes the smell of iron?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Almost like a metallic-y.
Like a blood iron?
Kind of.
And you do like
Well, because it's just, I mean, this whole world is foreign to her, but. Iron.
And would you say like Fifi's nose is like right here in her bosoms?
Well, like Selka's in her
don't think-
bosoms.
Like, she started at, like, tip of the head, but she was, like, kind of nuzzling her wet-ish nose into your neck. She still has residual from being a badger, okay?
Okay.
She's just sniffing, like, she's sniffing the hair, sniffing the neck. You know, where other animals have, like, scent glands and shit. And she just... So, like, she's around chest area, but she's not directly in. But, like, she's kind of, she's nestling her head, and she's just, like, she's content to sleep for another hour or two now.
You wake up. There's no... Vale's still sleeping. It's just you right now with Fifi right on top of you smelling.
So after you're done like nuzzling and doing all of your business, like if you were to like kind of like lean up a little bit and look at Selka, you just see like a tiny little smidgen of her eyebrows pushed together. That's the only facial expression she has, but other than that, she's just blank staring at you. She's not hiding it.
I think if she looked up to see that, she'd just start rubbing her cheek against your forehead to make the line go away.
Okay. Selka is just gonna let it happen. She always kind of had like some issues sleeping and stuff, and I feel like last night in particular kind of really took a toll on her. So she's feeling very sluggish. First off, no energy to fight it. Second, I don't know, like she's not threatened by Fifi. She doesn't have any fear of Fifi like attacking her.
Curious. With Fifi being from the Feywild, does Fifi carry like a pheromone? Like, how would Fifi smell?
What did Fifi smell like?
I feel like I answered that once before, but I don't know where that is. So, Fifi smells like... So I think it would be like the Feywild, but also directly tied in with her being a Fergal. So... I'm gonna go with... I for sure answered that somewhere.
Oh, it's okay. It's ever changing.
Okay. Perfect. Like a very specific kind of musky berry from the Feywild.
Warm musky berry.
Mm-hmm. Warm musky berry. And then I'd say little hints of almost kind of like a very fresh kind of like pine.
I could see that being topped off with like the tiniest bit of citrus.
She's got a citrusy kind of personality.
So you furrow your brow and you're just like, but as you breathe in Fifi's pheromones and her smell, it's almost like she's, I don't know another word for it, but like she's secreting a natural pheromone that is Fifi, and it's calming to you. Like you just kind of like, at first you were really tense, but you were just kind of like, and you just kind of melt into it, and you just kind of like calm, and you just kind of like relax into Fifi for a moment.
And describe the texture of Fifi's skin. I feel like it's not skin.
No,
I feel like it's a
downy.
pit bull. Like a real short-haired pit bull.
A little less
A seal?
silky and more soft, kind of like a blow-dried seal. Yeah.
Okay, I've never felt a seal before, but I can imagine. Because I feel like that would be kind of like an interesting thing too.
A very, very subtle chinchilla-like softness.
And not to be weird, would her fur only go one way? So like if Selka like rubbed your arm, if you rubbed your arm one way it's smooth, but if you rubbed it up it's like your fur would kind of like fluff up a little bit.
Yeah.
So you nestle and you begin to calm, and then it's like when your arm like comes up and you're just kind of like feeling like Fifi's like arms, and you're just kind of like almost nestled in. You can feel like the smoothness of one way, but then like when you bring your hand up the other, you can feel like her like little furs like catching, but it doesn't prickle. It's still super soft. But then you notice like, oh, we gotta smooth that back down.
She'd do it again. She would probably do it a few times. Sorry if it makes her hair hurt. But I feel like does she settle?
Yeah.
Okay. After she settles, what's the positioning like?
I think once she like plopped down, she manhandled you a bit, like got your legs, like she got one of her legs underneath you. So like your legs are kind of trapped between hers, and she's got one arm like up over top. Her head's nestled in your, and then she has another arm that's kind of like scooped underneath your shoulder.
Like you're hugging.
And in this moment, do you grab Solara at all? Like residual hand, kind of like as you're like scooping her, like hand just grabs Solara so she can't
You know
move.
what? I do correct that. She reaches a hand. You have hands out of the blankets?
Yeah, they'd be outside of the blanket because she like kind of like leaning on her elbow, kind of with this hand free.
Oh, were you on the bed?
Actually, I think I'd be sitting up at this point because I would have handed you the bracelet.
So like sitting up next to Selka.
So like she would have sat up. So it's like Selka would be this way, and when she sat up, she'd probably be like at her waist essentially. And when you started crawling like over and like laid down, I think she would have like she was looking at Aetherion, and I think she would have done like, I can't do it, but the one eyebrow up, she's like, And then I think because she was wanting to get up anyway, I think she's either like getting up in the midst of getting up, but once she realized that like you weren't fighting it and everything's okay.
Solara tries to get up. One of your arm catches her thigh. And with like the strength of what Fifi has, you're just like, I'm kind of stuck here.
If she pats your hand, would you let go or would you still hold on?
Just like he'll open her eyes, just one of them.
And she'll say, is it okay if I get up?
She slowly retreats her hand.
And then she'll just pat you and get up.
What is the purpose? Okay. Okay. You just feel her like slack a little. Cool.
If she doesn't hear you the first time.
Oh, you said she doesn't hear me?
Well, she.
Or did you? I thought you said she ignores you.
Like, there's no response from her whatsoever.
Okay, she wouldn't have asked again.
Okay. So,
Okay.
Aetherion, you see what's unfolding out in front of you, and you hear Selka go, "What is the purpose?" And then you don't hear Fifi say anything.
And if you look over, Selka's just staring at the ceiling. Like her eyes are open, like she's awake now, but she's just staring.
Just all like cuddled in like Fifi's like embrace.
Stupid. God.
Fifi likes her sleep, and she likes to cuddle.
How come it's always against you?
I don't know.
Ravenna with Corrid. Fifi with Selka.
She got something about me. God. Oh, Fifi. So funny. So stupid.
Does Selka do anything else right now?
No.
Vale is still sleeping.
No, cause she like, she's probably undiagnosed autistic. So like weighted blankets would definitely be a good thing for her. I feel like she likes the pressure, she likes to feel. She likes all of the feelings. Can't tell, but she likes it. I feel like though if Aetherion and Solara started to talk though, she might just like turn her head and look. Wouldn't say anything, it's just blank face, just as she's being held by Fifi.
You okay, Selka?
Yes.
As long as you're okay, that's what matters.
Does she still?
I feel like that would have softened a little bit. So now it's just blank.
Here's the time while this and then on my book and stuff, I'll probably be summoning Ignis at that point in time, since I haven't had an already since the carnival. And I'm gonna do an elf one, so I'm summoning through and just have him kind of perch up on my shoulder, get that comfort of him being around again.
And you think about Ignis and a small world portal that looks like an oval mirror starts to churn and open up, and in comes in this really pretty owl. Go ahead and describe to everybody what Ignis looks like in his owl form.
This owl comes through. Its feathers when they are, it's like almost like a normal horned owl, and his eyes are a orangish yellow, almost like firelight, and the wings as well are his body's got that like little bit of a white underbelly but has a yellow tint to it. But his wings have that almost iridescence to them, but they like shimmer like flames would. So as he comes and hits my shoulder, just a little sassy.
The owl is sassy?
He's a little sassy in that form.
Oh.
Just looking at him and give him a little pellet. And just sit there with him on my shoulder and watch what's happening.
Yeah, he just kind of like shakes his wings out, and like you just see like his head do a full rotation and rotation back. And you just see him kind of like just look at everybody. And he looks at you.
If she could, she'd cock her head, but I don't think she's at an angle good enough for that.
Maybe just go say hi.
And like he'll come up. And he'll like kind of like how owls do, they'll like hunker down, and like he comes over Fifi's shoulder, and then he like peers down at you.
She goes to touch it.
So it's like, you can just feel like the feather. It looks like flame, but it isn't flame. So when you touch it, just feel like you're feeling the bird's feathers and everything. If you get right around the neck area, and just nice and salty like so. 2 fingers, just like switching.
There's a second. But then she does that.
Very instructive you.
I've seen a firebird before.
She's growing. I had a completely different mindset of when she was going to do that.
I mean, she's not mean. But when she first went to like touch it, like I feel like she almost would have thought that it wasn't like solid. So like she's like almost like a very like almost like a slap, like she was gonna run her hands through it. You know, but then it was solid. I think she might touch its feet too.
And like, kind of like, think of like large like owl talons, and he's just kind of like, almost like making biscuits on top of Fifi's shoulder. And then he like comes up.
When you go to touch his feet, it's like when you're playing with a cat or dog's feet and they like don't like it, and it's like everything you go to touch when he pulls it back. He wouldn't do that.
Okay. He's still making biscuits.
When Fifi heard the flapping of wings, her head went around, eyes real wide. When he crawls up, and she makes this noise in a very loving way.
I'll close my eyes.
1 second. I have my sound all the way down.
It's so funny.
I love it.
I hate that. What was that?
Bring her
A
down.
barred owl.
Okay, that sounded like something throwing up. Play it again.
That was a barred owl?
Do it again, Fifi.
I feel like at that point, Selka might try to get up.
Fifi, let you go.
Okay.
She's focused. She's focused on making this now. She's
Fifi's
awake.
call like reverberates in the trailer, and Ignis is right there. What does he do?
He's actually kind of confused because though he's in the form of a bar now, he's a fae. He doesn't really go by that owl calls, so he's kind of a little bit confused. He just stares at you and he just tilts his head.
And Fifi starts to glare.
Like a dove?
She moves over back to the couch.
I feel like would he try to like mimic what she did, but like unsuccessful?
It actually sounds like something throwing up.
Yeah, like, he's just
She walks over. She puts some space. She's a little upset. Fake bird.
He's real. It's just you're from the fae. Things can change. Familiars take the form of whatever I've helped curate them to be, but they're still living beings, not individual beings. He's just one. Ignis is one being that can take multiple forms. I like owls. I think they're beautiful and majestic and intelligent.
They are.
So he may not have the same cause as a normal one, but he embodies it in every way that matters.
You should work on it.
Maybe you can work on it with him. He's gonna fly over your shoulder.
And then she does the call again. She's waiting for her.
Ignis will try to repeat it.
He tries, and he's still just kind of like.
It'll take time. That's why he likes being a fox. He doesn't have to make too many noises.
Except ding ding ding.
So Ignis goes and he kind of like does like a double blink at Fifi and like kind of like nods his head like to a tilt and then he flies back over to your shoulder. Does anybody want to do or say anything before the date gets started?
Slaughtera's gonna go outside and start practicing going through like motions, like kind of like fighting things,
Like Tai Chi kind of thing?
like Sherlock. No, not Sherlock. I mean like kind of like Tai Chi, but like with weapons. So like in karate and stuff, I think they have like what do they call them? I can't think of what they're called. They like go through different like motions and stuff. Whatever they're called, I can't remember.
Shanna's movement made me think of the knife guy.
I'm not a very good puncher.
No, it's just that guy's not a good knifer either.
I'll send you a TikTok. It's a dude that stands out in his front yard and he has 2 knives and he just goes.
Well, I think he's really good at it. Except I guess. You should watch it first.
A kata. She's doing katas.
There you go. No. Show them next to the lip.
So Solar goes ahead and you can hear, when you go outside, you can hear a little bit of like almost like a lower level than hustle and bustle. Like you can hear people start moving around, dishes and trailer doors starting to clink and open, but you go to the side and you start doing your flow state. And so how long would you say you would do that for?
I'd say she'd probably do it at the very least 30 minutes. Is probably like a 45-minute to an hour thing that she does every morning. Or tries to do every morning.
So you go ahead and you start that. You just met Ignis in owl form. Not really impressed, but a little bit. You moved up off of Selka. Selka, what do you do after Whoopee moves?
I think she's going to go into the bathroom and look at herself in the mirror and check out her scar.
And it's not back to normal, to where it was like the mound was more of like your gray porcelain color of your skin. It's almost like a soft pink, but you're not, it's like, it doesn't even look like it was bleeding last night. It's almost kind of like through the night you healed, and Vale must have worked on you a little bit while you were sleeping. Okay. So maybe like there's a seam, but still just like a light pink, like it's a couple days old healing, but like maybe a little bit of like dried blood on the side here, and maybe like near your bosoms where like it dried a little bit.
She'll probably just like freshen up, get the blood off. And then when she's done, she'll head back out.
And before you head back out, after you hear Vale kind of like sift around, almost kind of like she's waking up and like getting into her like space in your body. That was a very interesting vision last night. I did not enjoy it. I didn't either. There's a sense of something familiar, but I don't remember any of those people.
I feel like she's like staring at the mirror as she's like doing this.
And that you like hear it in your head and you're watching yourself. The only one that I recognized was Lady Seraphine, but I don't know who the rest of those women were. And I thought for a moment the little blonde girl was you, but it didn't seem like it was you. So I'm sorry that I don't have the answers to help you with that.
Why? More so as in why, like, why did it happen, not why don't you have the answers?
That I don't know. I have a feeling it has something to do with why you received your ticket and why we're here. But like everyone else, I have no idea why. Even like getting your ticket, I remember you were sleeping and I wanted to go for a walk. And next thing I know, there was your ticket. So I had you pick it up. And then we woke up with it. I have no idea where it came from.
I feel like she'll just kind of take a breath. It might be like a little shaky as she breathes out, but not horribly. I mean, she doesn't ever have the need to question Vale. So I think she might just kind of stay silent.
You do think it's kind of odd. Normally Vale is like all answer knowing, and there's a feeling that you haven't felt, like in the pit of your stomach where like something's off, but like you know she's telling the truth, and you were thinking, well, I guess this is something that we're gonna learn together, and Vale's not gonna, we're gonna have to support each other in this.
So I think with that like feeling, she'll just kind of like absent-mindedly like have her hand near her scar, and she'll probably just like walk out of the bathroom, see what the others are doing.
Solara goes outside. Selka comes from the bathroom after being in there for a few minutes. What would Fifi and Aetherion be doing?
Did you sleep okay?
I think so.
You get a little mischievous in the morning, it seems.
Can't say I was fully awake yet.
That's a bad thing. She seemed to like it.
Okay, just kind of sweeps over now towards where she was.
What kind of face does she have? Mischievous.
You ready to move forward? Any concerns? If you ever have any other advice, you can always ask me.
We don't know where we're going yet.
That is something we have to figure out today for sure. We need to know which part of our destination. Remember, I think it's like 3 areas there are possibilities. So we gotta figure out which one we want to do first.
As long as I don't have to lead the way.
You do not have to. Me and Solara can take that. And you guys can enjoy the ride. See all the wonderful sights that come along with it.
I'll keep you all safe from the animals.
Yes. I'll keep you safe from any elements you don't like.
Deal.
Sounds good to me.
Aetherion, just as Goran had said, you, after you say good, you take like a large deep breath, and your heart's still a little, like there's that tinge of anxiety still jittering in your chest. But when you take a large, deep breath and you kind of pull back a little bit, you can smell the smells of breakfast. You can smell eggs, coffee. You can smell different meats on a breakfast grill. And you know that it's probably getting close to breakfast time.
You hungry? Probably go and get Solara and get some breakfast.
Fifi's just sniffing the air.
Before he heads out, he's not gonna go into, like, kind of just wait near the bathroom for Selka to come out. I'm just wondering if she's ready to talk.
And when she comes out, she'll just stop and just look up at you.
What are you doing out there? Sleep well?
No.
Oh. After the original.
Yes.
How's your...
It's no longer bleeding.
Good. As long as you're doing okay. You hungry? Sweet.
Has she ever had pork? I don't think she would have.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Like a nice breakfast ham would be something that...
Baby's was bacon.
I'd be smelling bacon. Just probably like, you know what like venison smells like, or you've had like the little things like squirrel, rabbit. Occasionally Vale would open up and you would be able to get like a boar, deer, but like you're smelling something that's kind of like almost like a tangy, just bacon smell. How do you describe bacon?
Heaven.
But it smells delicious.
Yeah.
And you're like, I've never smelled that before.
Mm. Yeah, I think when you say that, turn and go.
No, you just smile.
And she's just like, and as she walks,
Bibble!
I don't know, I feel like kind of similar to how Kiki would be. She's like kind of in the air, like just, not like sniffing, but, you know, like smelling, you know.
So, Aetherion, Fifi, and Selka, you guys start coming out and you walk down the couple steps. Fix his name, Selkie. And you come around the corner, and Solara, you're getting ready to finish up your final flow state. And you see like Fifi and Selka with like, just kind of like smelling the atmosphere. And Aetherion's closing up the door, and you see everybody come out.
I think she would see them and like you said, just like kind of finish up, and then when she noticed that they were smelling things, she would have been like, perfect timing. Smells like it's time to eat.
Sure does. Smells delicious.
I'm definitely worked up an appetite.
Gordon said they're making a big breakfast and we're invited, so.
And as you guys come walking down, you walk down through the carnival workers' quarters. You see a few people kind of like cleaning up and sweeping their front step. And you see like Servant Pike and a few like Silas, and everyone's like nodding and waving. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. You guys whisper, oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. And you walk and you see a like red and white striped tent, but you can see it lined with tables where like carnival workers are finishing up their breakfast, but also when you seen Silas earlier, he came zipping around and he's like replating, and he's just working. You see him plating, working the grill, and just zooming and checking and making sure. He's like a one-person show. He serves, he cooks, and he replates for you. So he's just running around singing to himself, and he like stops. Who would be leading the way?
I think Aetherion or Solara.
And you see Silas come up. Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Table for four? He holds up 3 fingers.
Four.
Right. And he like straightens himself up and then he like walks you over. And before you sit down, go, "Hey, friend!
Hi, Gordon.
It's breakfast time." And then he, "Oh, morning, Fifi."
And then like he like has a hand and he like holds out like a little tiny bird.
I bet you can't keep it. Severin said I have to give it back. But this is a breakfast dove. And you can say it with your breakfast and it will sit with you and it's supposed to like bring you peace and happiness.
Is it a real bird?
It's a real bird.
And you just it's this little white dove and it's just kind of like cooing in the like center of your hands and you just see it like and then like flutters its wings at you and she just kind of looks at you and it's a dove. She's white with like underbelly like a gray underbelly, but like with this dove she has on her exterior feathers here, her feathers go from white to a deep purple. And so when she flaps her wings, it kind of like opens up and it's like, and it's like this little pretty, and her eyes glow gold like yours.
I picked that bird especially because it reminded me of you, Fifi. It didn't have pink on it, but it was purple.
She's just like so close, like eyeball to eyeball. This bird.
And then, so we have to give it back, but you gotta hold it.
And then you see him kind of like, he comes through. You have Aetherion and Solara and like Fifi and Selka, and like he wiggles himself between like you two, and he puts his back towards you, like really like he's trying to be sneaky, but he's not able to. And he like turns, and in his back pocket you see this little terrarium, and in this terrarium there's a little blue bee that's taxidermied in on a piece of bark, and the wings are opened, and it's like a little blue bee, like a little bumblebee, but it's blue instead of yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And he like,
Fifi, and he's like, so you're allowed to have that for breakfast and a little bit, but you gotta make sure you give it back. And he's like,
While he's doing that, Fifi will like give him a quick nuzzle and thanks.
I'm gonna.
And then can she cast speak with animals with what's your name?
you can speak to me.
Are you Carol? You look like Carol.
Severin has called me Lolly. But you can call me Carol.
Do you like beating?
I do. Severin treats us very, very well.
I could treat you better.
You're very pretty, but I think Severin would be a little disappointed if I went missing. And he would probably get mad at me. But I'll sit with you for breakfast.
Okay. You can tell me all about how great he is.
Who's great? And she like kind of like,
Your own.
Severin. He's so handsome.
Does he have a lady friend? Is he more than your own?
I haven't seen him with any ladies.
You're a lonely
days are over.
Perfect.
Oh, there's a way that I could stay with you.
Wait, does that mean you're gonna stay?
Does he like to travel?
Yes. But we're a carnival. We tend to travel.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, like 1,000 of us.
Do they all want to stay here?
Yes. It sounds cruel, but people use us for like wedding ceremonies. But like they don't hide us in a box like they do with like other birds. That happened to my cousin once.
Why did they put them in a box?
Well, Severin wasn't able to save all of my family, but he was able to save a good bunch of us. But from what I've heard through like the bird association, so in certain places they put birds in boxes, and then during like weddings they like release the boxes, but then they forget to put holes in the top. Sometimes they're able to resuscitate us, but not every time. But that doesn't happen here. Severin is very good. He's very ethical. Kind of like if anyone dies of old age, the one lady from the taxidermy place comes and she like gives us a whole other life, but you always hear her say, "Oh, it's yours," and you just hear her go. But they take good care of us here.
What do you want for breakfast?
Are you gonna eat some bread?
You can have all my bread.
No, I don't want all your bread. I only need like maybe like 5 slices.
5 slices.
And maybe a piece of bacon.
Okay.
I'm part crow, so I have a little bit of I have a hankering for meat sometimes. Not every time.
Crow, is that the mischievous sidestepping blackbird?
Yes. The ones that go and she like does like this gutter.
Shakes her.
Yeah, she does. She kind of like sits up and she like puffs out her chest and like goes like with her wings, and you get like a little blast of air.
She reaches into her pack and she brings out a feather, and it's a striped feather. You sure you don't want to go with me? And she hands the feather to the bird.
And she like, you know how birds do, and they like replant their feathers when they lose them. So like she tries to like stick it in. So like in like her perfect like white and gray and purple, there's like this odd feather that she like plucks on her back, but like.
What's the bird feeling right now?
You almost feel like this high vibe of energy, like she's like so excited and so happy right now.
Okay, the feather turns just like a really bright pink. Now we match.
I love it.
Okay, alright.
And she'll just like just walk around like your plate waiting for you to get breakfast. And then during that time, Goran's watching, and then like he like.
So, did you have a good morning?
And he like almost like puts his rump like like really really close to Selka.
And shit.
This one's okay.
You're like,
No, look over there.
She'll take it.
Okay. Oh, look, oh God, look, I'm missing something. Okay.
Are you giving this to me?
Yes. But a fairy says you sometimes like to take things. So I wanted you to to take it and feel
It's one of those times it was okay for you to take something without asking.
But you said.
But I told him ahead of time.
She'll put it in her bag. I like it.
I picked it out special for you.
You just did.
Yeah. The lady she said it's ethically sourced, so that it didn't die by mean hands.
And then when he mentions that, she'll like get into her bag again and pull out that duck. And she'll just like hold it out for him to look at.
Oh, you got to visit her. Oh, and
Like as he's talking, he's like really excited, and the duck just like turns. And like blink, blink.
So let's stare at it. And she'll grab it and put it back in her bag.
And right before when you put it in your bag, it's like the little blue bee. It's dead. You know it's dead. But like you almost see like a little magical like flutter, and like a little soft glow that comes from the bottom.
She's gonna be staring at that later in silence.
you like it? Okay, I picked that out for you. And I wanted you to take it out of my pocket. So when do you feel good about yourself?
And while you guys are staring, everybody give me a perception check.
Oh, baby. Am I perception? Not very. 18.
17.
15.
15.
15.
Wow.
Here's the little one. Rollies. Rollies.
Is it still plus that or just
Just a regular roll.
13. There we go.
There it is.
So you don't see this, but everyone else does. But no one, as you guys are kind of staring, and he's like, he like slinks off to the side, and he puts a whoopee cushion under Aetherion spot, and he just kind of like moves back. Everybody sees this, and he's just kind of like,
Are you guys gonna sit down? Are you gonna sit down?
Yes.
Alright, okay, go ahead, sit down.
Selka doesn't sit. She just stands there and watches.
when Aetherion sits down, you just hear like this really extremely loud, like it was a small whoopee cushion, and this extremely loud, like flatulent, just like comes from underneath, and like Goran's sitting there red faced, and he's like looking at Solara, like
Solara like does not think it's funny at all, but to humor him, she's just gonna be like, haha.
Aetherion just throw his hand on his face.
That's a pretty good one, Goran.
I did that for you. Because you love jokes.
I do indeed, apparently.
But the birds told me you don't like them on you. So that's why I did it with everything.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, me too. So much.
That was really loud. Oh.
Very,
Did
very loud.
you have any eggs yet? No, you haven't eaten, guys. Sugar.
Ah. Good one.
And then he just kind of like calms down for a moment and he's like,
Very good. Sit down, and then Silas will be around. And we got sausage, bacon, ham. We got breakfast steak, chicken. But then also, I know that Fifi, you like fruits and veggies. We got fruits. We got strawberries, the grapes, the oranges. We also got some of the stinky ones like broccoli and celery and like other ones that I don't know, and eggs.
The work sounds good to me. A little bit of everything.
and when he like, you sit and
I got some for you too.
That's it.
and he pulls out a piece of fabric, and it has like lace and satin on it, and you smell lavender, patchouli, peppercorn, and star anise or anise on it.
Thank you. How big is this strip?
The strip is probably, it could like long enough to where like you could wear it as like a little handkerchief or like around your wrist, kind of like about that long, like a good foot long piece of fabric.
And she gave that to me when I first got into the carnival.
You sure you don't want to keep it?
No, I think you would. It helps with bad dreams.
You just have some yourself, though, didn't you?
Yeah, it's okay.
I appreciate it very much.
Oh,
As he does that, the band that Aetherion had, the blue band he has in his hair, he's going to take it out. He's going to use this to put his hair back.
And Goran just goes, ah! He just kind of takes the blue band
You can do it.
and he like wraps them around his wrist.
You have me with you.
yeah, all right. I gotta go finish my chores. But I'll talk to you guys before you leave.
Yes, absolutely. We won't leave without saying goodbye.
Okay. Promise?
Promise.
Yeah, pinky promise.
Thank you, promise.
You know what they say about pinky promises, right?
I do. Fifi actually taught me.
You know what pinky promises are? They're so important. You never break a pinky. I'll talk to you guys later.
And then as soon as Goran walks off, Silas like immediately comes up. What would we like for breakfast?
It works.
Ah, all right. And like literally he goes away less than a minute, he comes back, arms full of like plates. So he kind of like the works, fruits, all kinds of the meats, veggies, dips.
Help yourselves. Nothing goes to waste.
Thank you.
Have a good breakfast. Let me know if you need anything. And he's like,
Thank you,
sure.
Silas.
Are there plates?
Hmm?
Are there plates in front of us? Selka's not even using a plate. She's just grabbing.
What does she grab?
She's gonna grab a. So I'm assuming there's bacon.
Yes.
Okay, because she's like.
There's like strips of bacon
Mm-hmm.
and like kind of like the breakfast bacon that's like cut into circles.
Okay, she's grabbing those because I'm assuming she can sniff it. Like, she's gonna eat that. And I feel like if you see her, like her eyes just get like a fraction wider. Like you know when you see babies eating steak for the first time, like it's kind of that's kind of how she feels a little bit.
Back on.
That little baby.
Back on.
And I'm gonna say your guys' seating arrangements is kind of like how it is now. Across the table, you guys see, and then like from your peripherals, you just see like Selka's eyes get extremely large for a moment.
It's really good.
Just like a handful. Like you can see like the strips coming out of her fingers.
Maybe we'll be able to get some to go.
I would like this.
Selka's just going ham on some bacon.
Yummy.
So, while we're eating, it probably would be a good idea to discuss where we want to go next. So I know there's the city, the peaks, and then the other one's eluding me.
Hollow Fen.
Hollow Fen. Those are the three options. I didn't have the best sleep last night, and at least not towards the end I didn't. I don't think I'm quite ready to head back to the peaks, if that was to tell me anything. So if we could save the peaks for later, then we can do the Hollow Fen in the city. Whichever the rest of you would like to do, I'm on board.
Where are we on the map?
Down south.
Yeah, so
Oh,
like,
clear south. Okay, I see
yeah,
it.
all the way down, and you'll see like the little.
Well, it's in the middle, right? So we're here, and then the Hollow Fen is here, the peaks are here, and the city is over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Probably the city.
That's what I was thinking too.
And then peaks.
I think it might make sense if we go to the city first, and then the Hollow Fen, and then the peaks.
Big city. Are you gonna be okay in a big city?
What's a city?
There's a lot of humans. You got us with you at least. You won't be alone, but there's a lot of people. Less animals, more people.
And something with the city that you think that could help with her is that it's become, over the last couple of years, it's become a melting pot just due to how the land is dying on the outside skirts, that people are coming from the outsides in. So there's more elves. There has been known to be orcs. You've seen a few furbolgs, but like, you feel like in the back of your mind that might be something that would help.
What's up? I was excited about the city. You're like me, right? Also, we have time. Might go stop and see where I used to work. All the little fun toys that my masterman used to make.
Her eyes just light up.
So, there's good things about the city too.
Does it smell bad?
Some places, yes, but I can help you with that. I can give you a nice rag that's scented or something, so if it stinks, you can just put it up to your face and smell it.
Are the humans loud?
Unfortunately, yes.
The whole entire place is loud.
Yes. Not in a fun way, usually, either.
But there are quiet spots.
Yes.
They won't try to hurt me?
We won't let them. If they do, we'll take care of them just like we did with the others here.
I can kill them?
Yes.
Yeah. No.
And then she's already done the conversation.
We have to be more.
We can go.
We have to be more careful in this city, or else we'll be either imprisoned or executed, depending on the severity. Do you want to be locked in a cage?
Humans?
Anybody. Could be a human, could be minotaur, could be elves. It's not just humans there, but they have laws you have to follow.
Do they own the cages?
Yes. So if we break laws, you might get thrown in one of those cages. That's me included. Not just because if we break laws, if we steal and get caught, if we kill without self-defense, even self-defense could be bad too, depending on the situation. We have to be more careful in the city.
Are those just the 2 laws?
No, there's more. That's the ones that we're running into right now the most, is stealing and killing. So that's why we have to be extra careful on that one.
How many laws are there?
Unfortunately, too many. Most of them can be swept under the rug unless they don't really like you, but that's why you don't give them a reason not to like you unless you absolutely have to. Believe me, I'm not quite a fan of all rules and regulations, but if anybody could go around killing people, then that's all the streets would be filled with, and then you'd be more in danger too. There are more.
Does everyone know all of the laws?
Most of them.
That's a lot to learn.
Yeah. We don't have to know all of them, just follow mine and Solar's lead. We're from the city. And just be careful, because there are people there who are more powerful than you would think. Stronger. Deadly. We're strong, but we're not. We're not unkillable. We're not invincible.
But you said killing is breaking the law.
It is. And unfortunately, I'm sure as you know, some humans and other creatures that are sentient like us, they don't always abide by the law. And they hold power that is held over
Just
those.
CCTV's brain.
I know, it's a lot to take in. The big thing is, don't just go in and kill. Don't just go in and steal.
You have to do it in secret.
Don't even do it in secret because you don't know. It's hard. If we get busted in the very first city on the mission,
How about this? We'll let you know when you're allowed to, but otherwise don't do it.
like I said, follow our lead. And believe me, I know there's a time and place for it.
Do animals have to follow laws?
To a degree. So if you turn into a badger, I'm going to tell you this. A lot of people, not everyone, there are going to be people who know when you take that shape that you are not truly that animal.
Yeah.
So I'm just making sure you know that.
And there are people who would think you're a giant rat and try to kill you.
Yep. And then when they kill you and smash you, turn into your normal Fifi self, and then that's another issue. So
But I'll bite them because I'm a rat.
again, it turns into an issue all on its own.
We'll let you know what you can do.
Yes. We sure want to hit the city first.
Selka's staring at you.
If you die, could I have your teeth? Could I have your teeth?
Will you bury the rest of them?
Is that what you wish?
Selka, if I die, you can have my teeth and my horns.
Her eyes get a little wider, and then
Don't fucking touch me. You can burn me.
she can enjoy that. She can make something out of that. Put your ashes in my book. Get some water.
Aetherian's eating his food, and it's a little bit of nice. It's maybe trickier than I expected.
Girl,
Fifi's
dad.
sad.
Girl, dad.
Aetherion outbid her. Her death.
Fifi.
What else do I have to offer? I don't have horns.
Does she say that?
No, she's just kind of like feeling her hand.
Do you have claws?
Not naturally.
Oh.
Are you okay?
What else do you want?
The pelt.
Okay.
To keep you warm.
I think this is going a little too far. You're going to let her skin you.
I have done it.
I'll be dead.
That's fair.
I'm quite skilled.
Just so you know, it's not a competition. Just offering. Because I hope you do not.
Well, I have one.
That way, if I were to ever die,
Just gonna check
she'd
if
have
I
some.
were wrong.
No.
To be
Just
clear,
an
should we go over the last wishes?
We might have to.
So we all know what we want.
Might have to. So that way, there's a guideline to be followed.
What do you want buried?
What's unusable of me? But I would like to be used.
Typical hunting rules. Use what you can, bury and burn, or burn the rest, depending.
Any place you want buried in particular?
Where my family is.
And where is that?
The Feywild.
Any particular place in the Feywild?
My badger peak.
She's gonna write down all the stuff so she knows.
This is stupid.
Hopefully nobody ceases to exist for that to happen.
You're having like thoughts of like when you had the boar the one time and you decided to keep the leather for like for cleaning and like things around the monastery, and you remember like rabbit pelts and stuff, and your brain is just you're just going like thinking about a Fifi sized blanket.
Yeah. Yeah. In her head, you could just see sunshine and rainbows, like nothing on the outside. Just she was real excited for Fifi to die in the nicest way possible. Gonna get some teeth and
Fifi
some horn.
reaches over very slowly, grabs a piece of bacon. Just making sure that you don't like attack her for it.
God damn.
Is it to Lolly?
Defamation, all
5
of you.
pieces of slice. Well, you know, she's eating with animals and they have a lot of food insecurity.
That's true. Just with a few bite back moments, that makes sense.
Well, she doesn't have food aggression.
When you say that, Fifi like pulls the piece of bacon, you just feel your head whip up.
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Do I do it?
Mm-hmm. But like there's no thought, it's just kind of Vale's like getting your attention, like, hey, someone just took something of yours, but you're like, it's fine, it's Fifi.
Yeah. She'll just watch you. She'll stare at you until you give some type of confirmation. Stare at the bird for confirmation.
And she just like everybody looks at this bird, and all of a sudden like this beautiful angel of a bird that Fifi was speaking to, all of a sudden the mouth just goes and like takes the bacon and shuts, and then it's back to a normal bird.
I'm sure you do.
Today is the day of fake birds.
Fifi, just because it's different than birds you know doesn't mean it's fake. You haven't met all the creatures here yet. Wait, what are you gonna do when you run
She's
into?
not a breakfast dove. She's a big mouth bird.
What are you gonna do when you run into like a griffin or something?
What?
A griffin. It's like a. It's almost like a big bird, but they look like a lion at the same time.
That's not.
Not necessarily, but it looks like one.
How?
It's got big old bird wings, feathers all over its body, feathers on its head, feathers like the talon feet.
Can it fly?
It can fly. And it has 4 legs.
It's a bird.
Yeah. But it's a griffin. And it does not act like normal birds. It is very predatory. Kill pretty much anything it can to get some food.
It's a good bird.
It's a good bird. But it doesn't look and act like a bird. Typical bird.
I'd like to meet this bird.
Well, maybe one day we will, and hopefully we live to tell a tale.
And little Lolly kind of like comes up and she like you're that only is 10 minutes, right? Speak with animals.
I think so.
Yeah, I get this too.
Aetherion, once Selka strips you to your bones,
Dogs are deleted. And what were you saying, Solar?
Aetherion, when Selka strips you to your bones, what would you like done with the rest of your body?
When it gets cleansed by fire would make the most sense. That's, I'm sorry, Fifi, but I don't know. Look at my face. Look what happened to it. That's done by fire, so it makes the most sense that that's the way I'm cleansed to. So,
Well, if she gets your teeth and your horn,
what do you want? Do you want my fur? You can have my fur. If you want to make bones off the things, you can. You can have a nice, either a nice throw rug or cowl, or you can have my head as your kid, like on to your hood.
you can have your head.
If you want to make a cowl out of me, and there you go. Have nice. It would be hornless because Selka would take the horns.
And Selka, what would you like us to do with you?
I will have no choice, I'm dead.
Do you have any wishes on what you want done?
An animal rots in the earth when it dies.
So you'd like us to bury you?
You can leave me there.
Just for the animals to feed off of you.
That is what I do.
Very natural.
Fair point.
I have no wishes. I will be dead. If you would like to eat me, you can.
Let's not let any part go wasted, I guess.
Fifi just kind of licks her lips.
She just stares.
Oh boy.
D&D.
Oh,
Stupid. And as you all are talking about last rites and filling up on your breakfast and talking, Mary comes up and hi friends.
Hi.
Enjoying your breakfast?
It's very delicious.
Good, good, good. Very enjoying it.
She really likes the bacon.
Bless her heart, she's skin and bones, little one. Little bacon would do you good.
All the protein
Oh, yes, exactly.
gets you muscles.
she's gonna go for little bits of vegetables too. Some fruits, you know.
Gotta get
She's
it
gonna
fiber in.
vary it up a little bit. She's not just completely going for it.
It's gonna be like my diet. It's like 80% meat, and then the rest falls into line.
So, funny story. This augur gave me this pack. She said she would be meeting up with you guys later. She didn't really give me any more information than that. So I'm assuming maybe you guys know what that means. But she gave me this pack to give to you. Try to be a little nosy, so I wanted to see what's inside. Carney trick. It looks like it's not untying yet, but he hands like some rolled up pieces of paper. And it's tied in black ribbon. So,
Her hands are really crazy.
I didn't read it, but I think, Audra's going to get back with you and kind of go from there. So you guys can stay at the carnival as long as you like. We don't get rid of trailers, so Madame's trailer is going to be a part of the carnival for a little while longer. So you guys are more than welcome to stay as long as you like, and whenever you head out, if you would mind just letting us know. A lot of the carnival folk have really gotten to really enjoy you folks. And I want you to know that I appreciate all of your help.
Well, thank you. And I appreciate yours and all of yours.
I only wish I could do more than that at this point. I'm just gonna keep doing the best I can for the carnival.
You all have done plenty.
Going from there.
You gave us shelter, food, direction. So, thank you.
And with that, he kind of like nods and he takes a piece of your bacon and then he like walks off.
She'll just like watch it pop her head as it goes off.
We officially have a map. It's a distance away. The letter of sorts. I'll leave it up to you. I can either read it aloud or just one by one. Aloud? Okay. To the four who walk the fractured path. If you are reading this, then the threads have already begun to tighten. Do not mourn me for long. Death is not an ending here. It is a door, and I have only stepped through it ahead of you. You were never meant to meet me by chance, or meet by chance. You are not four wanderers. You are four answers to a question the world has been asking for far too long. I have watched the signs. I have read the bones. I have listened to the silence between heartbeats. And every path, every omen, every whisper in the dark led to you. You will not understand your purpose yet. That is mercy. Truth, when it comes too soon, has a way of breaking even the strongest souls. But know this, you were chosen not for what you are, but for what you will refuse to become. The land is sick. You will feel it in the quiet moments, in the way that wind hesitates, in the way that shadows linger just a breath too long. Something ancient is unraveling, something that should have remained whole, and you are bound to its fate now. My death is not a tragedy, it is a signal. A turning of the wheel, the beginning of a change that cannot be undone. There will be others. Some will guide you. Some will lie. Some will wear familiar faces. Do not trust easily, but do not close your hearts entirely. Hope is a fragile thing in this world. You must choose again and again to carry it anyway. When the time comes, when the truth reveals itself, when the path splits and asks everything of you, remember this. You were never meant to walk away. Find the pieces, bring them together, and whatever you do, do not let them remain divided. I will see you again, not as I was, but as I must become. Madam Creche. It sounds cryptic, but it's making sense. I had a dream last night. At first I thought it was a memory of what happened to me. My father did it. So I thought I was reliving everything, which I kind of did. Then there was something else. My family did not value knowledge, magic, or wisdom. It was always strength, and I was never quite that strong, to be honest. At least not in the physical sense. So I found books among their treasures that they discarded, and I tried to read them, learn them. That's where my love for magic came. There's one book that always stuck out the most, though. Always felt easier to read, to grasp, and that's where I started to learn my elemental lessons. My father called me one night, reading it, when they told me many times not to and tried to beat it out of me. A particular book. Always I felt drawn to it, and that night was when this happened. Threw me into a brazier, scorched my face, broke my horn, pretty much left me for dead. And he stomped that book, burned it, disintegrated it. But for some reason in the vision it was still intact. And he wasn't trying to kill me, he was like pressing it into my body, and I felt like my body was on fire. Something is off, whether it be good or bad. About that I don't know quite understand why. But I do know something with that book is what's lit, no pun intended, this fire in me. This elemental affinity. But that's also why I'm not quite ready to go back to the peaks, because that's where they reside. There's several things in there that made me feel like there's going to be things in our past that we're going to have to confront. And it's not choices we're going to want to make, but we're going to have to, along with many other things that neither of us want to do, whether it be you interacting with humans or doing things that you're not too fond of, you going against your normal nature of what you want to do, and you can use a lot. You have to open up that heart more sometimes, even though you don't want to. And it's not now. Even Madam Creche said herself, and I know it. It's when the time's right, we'll know. It's all in due time. But eventually, if we're to succeed, we're going to have to. We've got to break the mold and break our barriers. And even myself, I'm still terrified. You've seen me jump and grab my leaf out whenever I need it to soothe myself. I'm still terrified to go home, to see them again. I know I'm stronger, but I don't think I'm strong enough to face them. And I know one day I'm gonna have to. One day I'm gonna have to stand toe to toe with them again. And that time will come and I'll be ready. We all will. For each individual, but I will promise this. I will not leave your side. Either of you. I will stay by you until I draw my last breath. And until this is completed. Whichever comes first. So, with me, you have a companion to make sure that you get to the lives you want. And I will not falter in that, I promise. I won't abandon you like I was abandoned.
And Fifi wraps Aetherion up in a hug. She kind of just smells it down. Are there laws at the peaks?
Yes. But their laws are honestly, much worse than the cities.
It might be a different story at that time.
Mhm. Let's just say there is no kindness there. Towards anything, people, animals.
Is murder okay?
Depending
On what?
on what you're murdering.
There's a time and a place. We'll let you know when that is.
Yeah. Well,
I promise you.
Starts patting him on the head.
I promise you though, because I know how they are. When we go up there, I will protect you. I know you can fend for yourself. They're not kind to certain other races up there.
I don't feel kindness towards them.
No. Neither do I. I'm not the same as them. They're a different kind of cruelty that I don't want you or any of you to endure.
My wheels are just spinning.
One day, I'll go more into detail when we get closer. Yes, so.
Let me think of the word, hold on. Did someone tell you to stay with us?
Other than when Madam Creche told all of us that we were meant to find each other and deducting it from the tickets, we all cleared.
Why stay?
Because I see a lot of you and you. I see me and a lot of both of you in different ways. You're still new to the world. You don't know a lot. You know things. You still have so much to learn. And you'll figure out your own things. Obviously, I can't mold you into some perfect being. That's not possible. You shouldn't. Just more than molding you into a way that helps you survive, including places with laws like the city. But I want to see you both succeed, and I want to help usher that where I did not have. It took me 15 years to finally find something like that. And I know it's very similar, and you have guidance, but you need some material guidance too, in the laws of the world to keep you safe. And I want to see you grow. Both sides. Your powers and you as who you are. Whatever it is that you talk to makes a great companion for you. But it doesn't mean that's who you are. You are your own separate entity. You are your own person. It's very important that you find out who that is. And same with Fifi.
I think with that she'll kind of sit back in her seat a little bit, and I feel like she's stopped eating, and she's just kind of like in a pondering kind of mood.
So that is why I choose to stay. Whether you want to call it kinship or parental or whatever you want to call it, I feel something. Some kind of need to stay and protect. Because I want to. Not because somebody's told me to. if there's one thing you can count on this journey ahead, is that I will be here every step of the way. Okay? That's for both of you, and you, Solana. I know you have this little more experience, but it doesn't change anything. I will still do anything I can to make sure that we all remain safe and we complete our goals. And change whatever this thing with Adrian and Seraphine is. To make sure it's not destroying your homes or worlds or future.
I feel like she's just kind of like looking down. She's like her hands are kind of in her lap, and she's just kind of like looking at her hands. Just thinking.
Fifi's kind of thinking about her home now. She looks over at Lolly and just plucks a feather.
She just kind of like looks at you.
Solara is gonna lean forward and to Aetherion. And known a life of cruelty as well. And you have a mission. I take that very seriously. And I don't want anyone else to have to go through what I went through or what you went through. So this is a thing that must be done. I'm gonna do it.
I agree. I'm with you. And that's why I'm very much in mind as well as making sure that these two don't have to go through anything like that. Don't have to go through anything of people trying to belittle, degrade, make you less than you are, make you feel small. You need room to grow. You just need a little guidance. And Slaughter's right a lot. There are moments and times where taking things that aren't yours is okay. But to just snatch them off of people, that's where you have to be very careful. And even places like my home, which you would think it would not be a law, but taking what's not yours. The book is an example. It wasn't mine to take. And look what happened. Knowledge wasn't mine to take. And look what happened. So you have to be careful. Because there are way more crueler people than you have met. And the city's going to bring some of those. And I know you know that.
I think you can find this type of people anywhere.
You can. But government, politics, those are some of the cruelest. And even in my home, there's our own government, and those are the cruelest. It's a primal type of government. Seraphine herself is a part of a governing body. And look at her. The ones that we're going to find safety in are people like the carnival, wayward travelers that are kind, but also we have to be careful on who we trust, because some people will try to deceive. And it's never going to be completely safe. I think this is probably going to be the utmost safest that we've felt, and will feel for at least a while. Because at least we did find people who welcomed us in like family. And that's very, very rare. And it took me a while when I was traveling until Schmendrick got a hold of me. So one person out of hundreds, if not thousands, that I've come across took me in. Because I'm a Minotaur. And Minotaurs are meant to be brutish, mean, cruel, attacking, raiding, killing, worse. But he took me in. So that's why I'm following the same. We go together as a family. In a way. Not blood, but made. Just make sure you're safe.
When you were in the monastery, the veil would give you signals, like when hunting. Hot, cold, warm, freezing. She would give you headways and direction. And she's quiet right now, but in your heart and in your tummy, you feel a very warm and calming sensation. She doesn't say anything.
Yeah, a lot of this time she's either staring at you or she's like kind of like staring down at her lap and stuff. She'll probably like feel around for that too. Yeah, but she's mostly quiet.
And as you are feeling, it's kind of like you're coming back to yourself, and it just like your scar feels not hot, but like a calm warm. Like Veil is signaling to you, like, your decision, but yes.
She won't say anything, but she'll kind of like register that.
So with all of you, if you ever have questions, I'm an open book. I really have nothing to hide. The worst of it, I just told you. But just the details of my home a little later. I think we've already had enough serious conversation for this morning. I don't think we need to dive into the worst parts of it.
Even though he said that, Selka's gonna kind of like look up a little bit. Is he dead?
My father. Schminger. No, he's alive.
Why is he not with you?
He runs a business. He's old. His days of adventuring they're behind him. He had his fair share. He's earned his rest. So I think he deserves it. And I'm the one who got the ticket, not him.
Kind of like lean back again.
What? I think he would find you very fascinating. In good ways. If we can make it there and stop in to see him, I'm sure he would find all of you very interesting and would love to meet you. He's very kind, eccentric, though strange. He talks in a very weird cadence, but
Yay!
but he's very helpful, and I'm sure he will help us in any way he can, at least. And that's where I got all my gadgets, my little toys, the feather, the poppers, the moth. He's the one who gave me all those. So he has all kinds of little fun trinkets and toys, so you would have lots and lots of fun there.
Shall we prepare for our journey then?
We probably should. Maybe when we talk to her tomorrow. See what she has to say. Gather any last bits of supplies we need for the road until we get to the city, because it's going to be a little bit of a travel. And just make sure we have everything we need.
Aetherion, give me a history check.
History check. Oh no. Why are my rolls so bad with him?
They're always bad.
They're so bad. When I'm DMing, it's okay, but when I'm playing, they hate me.
Now you know how we feel. Right?
11.
You don't have an epiphany, but as you're talking about Schmendrick and reflecting on his adventuring days being over, you remember going on one of his tangents when Molly came to visit one day. How he talked about the unicorn and just going on about his trek across the kingdom and the kingdom falling into ruin. And that day you just thought he was just kind of on one of his almost like senile tantrums. But like, you clock back on that memory and it's like, it didn't like go on like a light bulb, but it's just kind of like there's a faint like, I think there's more to Schmendrick than what I even know.
Not definitely noted.
Because when you think back, like Schmendrick's pushing 90, but he's pretty sprightly.
He's an old man.
And he seems awfully young-spirited and young-hearted for being in his old age. So it's like, what is that? What does that mean?
Conversations to be had.
And as you all eat breakfast and you talk, and the little breakfast dove just looks at you. Has like her big golden eyes, just like. She just kind of like stares at you.
You're a good bird.
And she flies off real quick with like a flutter. But as you watch her, you see her do like this loop, this bird loop, and then looking down, you see Severin standing there, and then just a flock. She swoops and does like an undercut, and you just get like birds, just little tiny birds, just all on your shoulder. They're on your head, and they're just kind of like, they all flock to you.
Oh, they're on me?
They're on you.
I thought they were on him.
Nope, all on you.
Ooh. Okay, well, she's got a big toothy branch.
And they're just enjoying. And Severin comes up behind. He's like, "Oh, Goran said that you liked birds, so I thought I would bring you a little treat before you left."
Just like she's kind of hyperventilating with it's like when a toddler is so happy that they forget how to breathe. She's just tweeting like.
And they're just echoing back with you. Just.
She's grabbing bacon. She's holding it all over her face. She's grabbing bread.
And they all just like, as you hold out like the bread and everything is like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's just like nom 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 nom. It's just like little babies just like eating all the breads.
Do you have any birds that would like to go on an adventure?
I unfortunately no birds, but with the scent of these birds on you, maybe there will be more out in the woods.
I'll find an adventure.
In the meantime, you can always try to teach Ignis. He's an adventuring bird. He stays around until he dies, and then you can bring him back.
What?
He doesn't technically die at the moment that he gets hit enough to where he dies. He disappears and goes back to the Feywild. And I can bring him back the next day.
I'll keep teaching him how to speak bird.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll love that.
He'll be a real bird one day.
And the birds are you're loving it. The birds are just, Severin's letting them hang out for a little while. He's getting his breakfast, so it's like, it's kind of like
very gently, just like pads of her fingers, just petting their feather.
So Laura, what are you thinking in this moment?
She's just writing in her notebook and taking down details. Just thinking about going back to the city and wanting to find out not only about this, but finding Damon too.
Well, I would say you guys are. It's moved into like brunch time. Kind of like the day's yours. If there's anything you need, you can always go see if they have it, or if you feel like you need supplies. And then we'll kind of like go from there and see. And if not, we could speed around it and end up at bedtime.
Is Silas nearby?
He is actually starting to clean up his grill and Firestone.
I'm gonna go up to Silas real fast. Hey Silas.
Hi.
Do you have any leftover food, or is it all gone?
Oh, we always have leftovers. What do you need?
Let's see if I can get a small, sack of bacon.
Oh my god, yeah. So he goes and he gets like a meat sack hanging off and takes obnoxiously giant handfuls of bacon. There you go.
Thank you.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's plenty. Do you have, I'm sorry to ask for more. Do you have any fruits or anything?
Oh, of course. Yes. And he looks around and he starts throwing napkins and he's looking. Ah, yeah. And he finds a wrap and he starts putting in apples, grapes, strawberries, melons, fruits, and he just kind of oh.
Thank you so much.
I
really appreciate you. It's delicious. I need to make you got your chicken and turkey for your breakfast.
I did.
Your breakfast bacon and apples. New songs. No?
Bacon and apples.
Just saying, do different things.
Maybe next time you come, I'll have a new song.
I'm going to be singing that chicken and turkey the whole trip.
Yes. It's going to be a hit one day.
It's going to be Thank you again. I really
You're
appreciate
welcome. If there's anything you guys need before you leave, let me know.
Thank you. And he's going to walk back to them. He's going to hand the sack to you.
Can she sniff it? Does she know what it is? It's really quick. It's really quick.
It's like the veil comes out and you on that one.
And then hands a sack of fruits and stuff to you.
Starts kind of sorting through it, seeing if there's one in it.
Laura, what all do you think we're going to need for the trip ahead?
I'd like to see if we can get a hold of any healing potions
That's always a good thing to get for.
and some rations.
What equipment do you have on you?
As far as what?
Camping gear, anything of that nature? Just things we might need, so I'm sure we're going to have to rough it a few days.
I don't think I do.
I just have my single tent, which
I don't even think I have a tent.
is big enough for me and Fifi.
With your travel, if you didn't put in your inventory, with you traveling from the city, you would have had a tent.
Okay.
Fifi would not have, and neither would have Selka. Selka roughs it. She has a blanket.
And mine was cramped, but it was enough for Fifi to be in with me, but it was really tight.
I think mine would be pretty small too.
Fifi dudes.
Big to know.
And you think about like Mary. You can always ask Mary questions, and you realize you haven't tried to open up that sack yet.
Oh yeah, it says what I've been writing. So, how big is the sack?
So the sack is probably.
From Mary?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I focused on the map on the other, so I'll open the sack.
So you try to open the sack.
Okay.
It's like quadruple knotted. When you try and open it, you can only get one knot undone. But for some reason, no matter how hard you try, it's like you're not able to get the other
How many knots are there?
4.
That's exactly what I was thinking as well.
Try to undoing one of the knots.
And it comes undone.
That's the slaughter.
It comes undone.
She's just gonna copy what everybody else did.
But does she so is she copying? Like kind of like looking at them and like she saw what they were doing, but she's not like actually undoing the knot, or is she copying but she's actually undoing the knot?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay. It opens. Okay. I'm done. Do you open the bag?
Oh yeah.
So
And you said it's a bag. Is it a bag or is it like a fabric that falls open?
think about think about a fabric bag that when you hold it, it's like a pouch looking, but then like when you open it, it like can fall.
Mhm.
Sack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
And you see you see 4 stones. One is bone, one is wood, and one is tarnished silver, and one is made of onyx.
The onyx one looks like a solar stone.
But as of right now, they just look like regular stones. Nothing else too exciting. You see a small glass vial of what looks like silvery liquid. You see a folded map fragment. And you see a bundle of 4 black candles. And then also 4 what looks like to be the healing flowers that Madam Creche had you guys ingest that first night after Phil. There's 4 of those in like little glass vials. And those would be equivalent to 1 healing, like a healing potion each.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so she'll probably just like start like taking everything out so everybody can see what's in there.
Looking at the stones, I gotta see there's 4 black candles, and then there's the vials, and they all have everything the same, but then noticing the stones are all different. Do any of the stones feel like they're resonating more than the other?
Right now, when you look at it, you're able to recognize, like, you can't like identify magic items, but like there's like a slight hum that you're used to being around like Schmendrick's magic items. So there's like a little tiniest octave of like a hum that you can hear, but you can tell that they're not revealing themselves yet.
The candles. They just seem like normal candles.
4 black candles.
I think we need to talk more about these, because I'm stumped, other than the flowers.
Should we each take a vial of the flowers?
I think so. I think each taking a flower, each taking the candle, but let's wait on the stones, because they're each different. I have my guesses, but I don't know 100%.
Do you want to keep a hold of the glass vial of silvery liquid and the map fragment?
can, if you would want me to. I don't want to feel like I'm hoarding all the stuff, but if you want me to take care of it, I can.
Are we in agreement?
Okay. So I'll take the vial, the mat fragment as well.
So bone, silver, onyx.
Bone, silver,
Wood.
onyx, and wood.
Wood, okay.
Well, there's some healing at least. We could see if there's more. I don't want to take too much of their stuff just in case they run into Aetherion again, but we can see what they have.
Agreed.
So maybe our next step is talking with either Mary or Amara, so just to talk to her too.
And, I'll pass out the flowers and the candles to everybody.
You said it's equivalent to a healing potion, right? And we're doing the same, like the healing potions.
Yeah. Like the healing potions plus this, what we're doing with the other ones.
I got that. D&D Beyond now too. So.
What do they have in there? The healing potion or the flowers?
Since it's just the healing potion, it'll be like you were saying for flavor, it looks like the flowers essentially.
Yeah, for flavor, the healing potions, instead of being like a vial of red liquid, it's Madam Creche's healing is like a clear vial that looks like a teardrop shaped beaker with blue liquid, but like a really pretty white, pink, purple, and blue lotus flower inside of it, and it's corked.
Is that something that we have to add as custom, or do we just hit potion of healing and then customize it?
Just potion of healing.
Yeah, I added the ones in there for it to tell you how much it would be. So if you click on it to get the details, it should say just you get 10 HP as opposed to the dice rolls. So it should be under one of them at least.
The way they look is just flavor and like Madam Creche's
Right.
version, but everything should be.
Yeah, it should just be called healing potion. So I worded it different than, because usually it's called potion of healing, but I just named it healing potion.
Where will it?
I don't have anything in there. Maybe I'm looking under the wrong thing.
Like in your inventory?
Yeah, because I went to add an item and I'm filtering.
Let's see if I can figure this out. I just want to revise everything. Yeah. Filter, and then did you just type in healing?
So it has potion of healing, staff, and then the greater, superior, supreme.
So I might be because it's your campaign, so I might have to put it under yours. But so for now, just like mark it down. I would say.
Is it this one?
Oh yeah, that one.
The green?
Yeah. Under your equipment.
Am I in the wrong section? I'm under manage inventory.
Yeah.
Under all.
Yeah. I don't know. It's good. Yeah, yours is showing up. But oh, stop it.
Of the white text at the top?
Under filter.
No, because it's the first green option. I don't know if that helps at all. So
My
white
first green
options-
one is potion of healing greater.
Something we get figured out later.
Because mine are the 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Which either way, at least as long as it's in there, we know which ones it is. It's the 10. Got this charts from the other games we always get for these folders too.
Crazy.
Over here. Now we should are we wanting to stay here one more night, or are we wanting to head out today?
I'm ready to head out whenever we're ready.
It's still early. I don't think there's too much more we're wanting to do here. So we could get our last conversations, make sure we have what we need, and then we can go. Who's all around?
A lot of folks have Severin's still eating he's like at the next table over while letting Fifi have the bird. So Severin's still there. Silas is cleaning up. You see in the background Thimblejack just walking across the yard. But that's pretty much it right now. Everyone else is cleared out, probably doing out their daily chores and cleaning stuff up because the carnival isn't open to patrons today.
Mary or Amara?
I say Amara. We just talked to Mary.
So we can go search for Amara. And also, as we're walking, want to keep an eye out for Goran.
Perception check. So you guys get up and you start kind of you follow the path through and you're just watching everybody and seeing the carnival during the daytime is almost like as euphoric as it is at night. Like at night the lights are bright and the music is loud, but like there's just a soft, peaceful hum that's across. And you get to hear the different carnival barkers that are, cleaning up their areas, and they're kind of like yelling at each other. You hear Thimblejack yelling at the guy across at the ale mead cart, and just it's like everyone has softened, but like life has to keep moving.
What'd you get?
So,
When we first got up, was the whoopee cushion still underneath Aetherion?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Fifi grabs that.
And also, when you get up, the birds stay with you for probably a good 50 feet. And then you hear like this, birdie, like Twitter hum. And they all like come in and like, in multiple melodies. And then they fly off and they head back over to Severin.
Sure, we get to have one bird. You're very good with animals.
Do you want to stay with me?
Find you your own.
Rather be a
One day, maybe. Just keep up your work. Anything's possible. Fine-tuning your abilities. Let's put it that way. The more you do it, the more you use it, the better you get.
So we have to try to flow?
Wouldn't say that.
Hmm.
Not quite yet.
Thinks he's walking.
Oh.
And as you're walking, you're looking, but unfortunately you're not seeing Goran right now.
Okay. Do we know? Because Mary didn't say where Amara was.
Because he only knows, above table, he only knows Amara as Agra.
Asking around if anybody has seen Amara or Alder. If anybody, just like whoever's working around, just asking and seeing if they've seen her around.
I'm not sure who Amara is, but Agra is usually walking around by the lake with Finn.
Let's head towards the lake, see if we can find her.
And then you guys start walking back in that path, and you remember the first time that Madam Creche showed up, and you had defeated Phil, and You're walking past like the swan boats, and you see Augra sitting there just kind of like with her hands on her hips, and she's just like, and Finn's just kind of like looking down at her, just like taking it all in. And they look like they're having a conversation, and you hear, as you walk up, you hear her start like, you have to make sure that you don't let anyone on the boat. You have to, like, when you put them on the boat and then you leave them on the boat, but then like they're gonna drown. Do you want everybody to end up like you? And then Finn's just like, yeah, I need to not do that. Okay, I'll pay attention more. I'll make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go take care of that. And then Augur just kind of like spins on her heels, and she like, yes?
Morning.
Morning.
We received a nice little gift bag.
Good. Mary can follow directions.
So, thank you. Questions? What are the candles for? Are they just normal candles?
Don't know.
Okay. What about the rocks?
Don't know.
Okay. Well, I guess this is going to be a learn as we go experience.
Yeah. Creche she never liked answering questions straight like an arrow. A lot of times it was riddles, puzzles, things that reveal themselves in time.
I can respect that.
So, what was all in the bag? She left it. I had no idea. I couldn't open it. I was nosy, and it wouldn't let me be nosy.
Oh, then we'll just hold on to them until they start speaking to us, I guess.
Well, what was in the bag?
4 rocks, 4 candles, 4 healing flowers, and a vial of soil.
Oh. That's it?
That's it.
A fragment of a map.
Oh, and the fragment.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I don't have a lot, but, where's your map? Come. Okay. So, and like, Augur, like, so, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have a destination yet?
Probably heading to the city first.
Yeah, why?
Majority rule.
Okay.
Do you have a different thought?
No, just who wants to go to the city?
Unfortunately, it's one of the destinations we have to go to.
Yeah, but why you want to go there first?
Logistics.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're here, right? And then over here is a little village. I can give you a few things, like I can give you like a larger tent.
Helpful.
I can look and see if there's like any old rations or anything that I have. But this little village will have all the supplies you need. So if you need any supplies, this would be where I would go. So it's just a little bit off the beaten path. But then like there's this thing, and then whatever this thing is, and then when she points at that, you notice that that is what your monastery looks like. So I don't, whatever this thing is, and then there's the city. But I would go here to here, probably take maybe 3-4 days depending. I can give you a few things to start out with.
Thank you. It's greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
I had a thought earlier. We were all talking.
It's dangerous.
It can be. It can be very dangerous. Do you know anything about Smendrick? Smendrick the magician. To be quite.
An old friend. My mother knew. Don't tell anybody. Nobody knows that.
I'm just curious. Old stories ring a bell for a moment.
to him. Ask him about Malthea.
Oh well.
Unless he's a crazy old coot by now.
He's definitely a little loony, but in the best ways.
When you said 3 to 4 days, was that to the village or to the city?
To the village.
Okay.
Alright, do you have any parting words? Because we probably will head out today.
Don't die.
That is definitely on the checklist of not to do this. Anything else?
Listen. I'll be around. It's kind of one of those things where keep your head up. Trust who you might. Watch out for others. And stick together.
We had a nice talk about that earlier on the day too, so thank you.
How are you two doing? You're doing alright? You really want to go back to the city already?
It's one of the places we have to go. Might as well get it over with.
You guys will figure it out.
Do you think we should go somewhere else first?
No. City's just no fun. Stick together. I'll be around. It's not like you're just going to be able to say my name and I'll appear. It doesn't work that way. But I'll check in every once in a while.
It's appreciated. Thank you.
I appreciate you. It's no easy task. Especially with Adrian out there sniffing like a dog.
I would be very happy if we went a few, at least even a few days without seeing him.
Hopefully, but once he knows that you've all dispatched, more than likely he'll be sniffing around, causing trouble.
We'll be ready.
You'll be alright. Especially you. You got power that you don't know yet. You're untapped. Like a little bubble. And answers will come for you. And answers will come for you. And same for you. Things will show in due time. I don't know much, but I know very little, but we'll see. Better, come on! And she like waves her like she's small. And she was like sachets her like red dress, bits and bobbles are all attached to it. And she just starts leading you down the path and around the corner a little bit. And people are like greeting her. And she reaches her trailer. And when she opens the door, she like starts to like throw out fabrics and like pieces of paper, and she's like, and then she like tosses a pack at you, and then she throws like some rations at Solara, and then she's like, and like throws a blanket at Fifi. And like she throws some kindling at you.
Can Vale like
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah. So like she throws kindling at you. What does that look like?
I just feel like If it's like a bundle, she would have just like caught it like that, like hands.
Like they weren't there, but now they are.
Yeah.
It's a tent, some blanket, some kindling, some rations. If there's anything you find you need, it's going to be out in that other
Well, this is very,
place.
very helpful. Larger tons, helpful for a larger group.
Yeah. The woods, just don't believe everything in the woods.
Very.
Very much. Especially because technically, you're already in the Hollow Fen, but the Hollow Fen is one of the largest pieces besides the capital. So there's a lot of scary shit in the woods. The Hollow Fen is sad. And each sister tried to stop what Seraphine was doing, and unfortunately it had a backwards effect. So things you'll learn, but just know that the woods are shaky. Just be careful.
Good to know. Thank you. Does anyone else have anything?
The only thing I could use are some arrows. I don't know if you happen to have any of those around here.
She goes back into her trailer, and you hear like a boom and a crash, and you hear her rustling out, and she comes out. I don't have that many, but she tosses you like a bundle of 10.
Appreciate it.
Everyone else good? Anything else you might think you may need? Because I can't think of everything because I'm just my brain.
I think that's about it.
Good. You got weapons? You got weapons? I already know you do. And if you need me, let me know. But you're always welcome back at the carnival.
How do we let you know?
Don't know.
Just maybe we just call out her name.
She said it does not work.
No. Maybe. One day it could work. Maybe they're traveling at the carnival and they're not too far off and we just don't know it. And we call out their name really loud.
Yes. Maybe. I don't know.
She did tell us not to believe the things she says, so maybe if we do call out her name.
When did I say that?
Maybe not you, but other people say. But she could be considered.
What?
Just in jest.
Are you losing it? You've been hanging out with Schmendrick too long.
You're not wrong, man.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go in here and take my afternoon siesta. So if you guys need me, let me know. She like walks up into the trailer
Have a good rest.
and she shuts the door.
See Mary then.
Yeah, maybe see Mary one more time. I would like to find Goran since we promised this and say goodbye to him before we left. So onward to Mary.
You guys come around the corner and you go past the big top and you see Madam Creche's trailer, and you remember that Mary's was near there as well. So you head towards and you see a trailer very similar to Madam Creche's, but it has like white and red stripes that kind of create the top of the trailer. I just want to be like, ooh.
I love doing that to my dogs.
I do that.
You do that. I mean,
It's so funny.
as we get to the trailer, I'll go and
lightly knock on the door.
And you hear some rustling from behind the trailer, and Mary comes around wiping his hands with a rag. He's like, good breakfast?
Delicious.
Good.
We're probably going to head out today.
Right.
Is there anything else that you needed, or parting words you needed to say?
Just be careful. Keep your back to the wind in some places. Just be careful and thank you.
Thank you. Again, you've given us safety, where it's difficult to find usually. So thank you.
I wish you could have known her longer, but I think this was her plan all along.
I wish we'd have known her too.
You talked to Agra?
Talk to Augur as much as we could.
Still getting used to her, and she's been here for longer than I have. The one eye is, no offense, but she gets all mean and stuff. Sometimes she bites.
She bites.
Yeah.
How did she bite you?
I mean, if you invade anyone's personal space by accident, sometimes she bites.
You just like nudge into her and she just turns around and bites you.
Like if someone tries to, like, I don't know why anybody would, but if someone tries to take her food or or if you like bump into her side, she'll like turn and bite. Well, where do you think our little paper confession got it from?
That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Personal. Agra's about personal space, and sometimes if you get a little too close, you get a bite, and then little concession keeper learned that little trick. So now he just gums people.
This little paper teeth.
Yeah. It's funny. It's like,
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Just got that weird scratching.
yeah.
So there's nothing else that you need from us then, and I guess it's until next time.
Sounds good. We'll be here for a few days yet, so I don't think we'll be moving too quickly. We usually try and travel around, but I think we're going to end up staying here for a little while longer. I say a few days, but there's a possibility it'll be longer.
Especially after everything that happened, the variants and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone else have anything?
Just wish you the best.
I appreciate it. I wish you all the best too. I hope you all just don't get killed by Aetherion.
I'll try not to get dead.
Yeah. Definitely not in the cards that we want to have. Yeah. Have you seen Goran around?
Oh, I think he ran into the big top.
Okay. Well, I want to say goodbye to him too. So. Thank you again.
Oh, you're welcome. Good adventures.
Yes. And stay safe. You too, us.
I'm gonna try.
We get ready to head to Goran. Is there anything else any of you wanted to do before we go? Before we go out into the wilds, we're out of the comfort of the carnival, the safety of the carnival. Is there anything any of you want to do?
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I think he's getting hype.
Selka? Alright. Let's go say goodbye to Gordon real quick and then we can go. So, walk to the big tent, big top, and go in and see if I can spot Gordon.
And you see him where you guys were sitting at the big show before everything went crazy. He's just sitting there kind of like twiddling with his hands, and he has his like shoulders slumped down. kicking his feet.
Gordon,
Yeah,
why do you look so sad?
my new friends are leaving. Miss you guys.
And he's gonna come up and put his hand on his shoulder. It's like, we'll be back. We'll see you again. It won't be forever.
Really, I promise.
I promise. We're getting ready to leave, and I promised we'd say goodbye, right?
Yeah. Can I come with you? I promise I won't be in trouble.
No, as much as we would love to have you come with us, if anything happened to you, I don't know if I could bear it.
And the carnival needs you.
Yes.
They need you more. They need you to protect them.
Maybe they don't need you.
No, they don't need me outside.
Look how strong you are.
Yeah.
They need some strength here.
Sad flex.
The carnival wouldn't be the same without you.
You guys aren't allowed to die.
We won't die.
You can't die.
It's not in the cards or the plan.
We won't die.
I'm really sad.
You help bring life to the carnival and balance. So, you're needed here more than with us. We will come back. We'll come see you again.
Maybe next time when you come back, I'll be able to time.
You got better. You had the minutes right earlier.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess. Because I didn't know.
Let me ask you. If you were to pick something, would you like something calming or something fun?
Calming.
And I'm gonna reach into my pack and I'm gonna give him like the half burnt wax candle, a beeswax candle. It never runs out. It always stays lit. I used it a lot for, again, calming for loud noises, but I have other methods like those. So if you ever want to, just either you need an extra calmingness at night, or you miss us and just want to think about it. Just light it. It never runs out, so you never have to worry about it burning away.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And he like jumps on you and gives you a really big hug.
Give him a big, strong embrace back.
And then he turns around and like tackles Selka.
She's stiff.
And you just feel his little arm.
You'll be good. You're gonna be fine.
And then he lets her go. And then he like jumps on Fifi. And he like hugs your waist.
He's scritching him behind the ears.
You be safe.
And then he walks over us.
I was gonna say Solara dodges if he's gonna try to hug
He
her.
he turns and he looks at her and he's like,
I don't do hugs.
he's starting to tear up real bad right now.
Slow. Open your heart a little.
She rolls her eyes. I'll allow you one hug. Stiff as a board.
This time I feel like giant hand.
At least I got the little wimpy one.
And he like grabs your shoulders.
That was a good hug.
Yeah. Alright. Please be safe.
You will, I promise. We'll see you again.
Alright.
That's a promise.
Okay. Alright.
You take care and take care of everyone here.
I will. You're gonna learn to juggle better.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
I'll learn your trick and do it to you.
He's like shuffling.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys be safe. Hey,
You as well.
don't die, friends. Okay.
And with that, they're just gonna give like a nod. And
You're just kind of like looking at it. And... See, and with that, you guys are heading towards the main entry point of the carnival, and you start heading out. And as you walk out, you feel a bunch of eyes staring. And when you guys look back, you see a lot of the different people from the carnival that you met and interacted with. And everyone's just, it's like they knew you were leaving at that time, and they're all just like waving goodbye. And you could hear goodbyes and farewells as you guys walk into the afternoon light. And you start going down the path, and you follow a dirt road that winds and twists through dead trees. As you leave the carnival, it's like the world starts to die a little, and you just keep moving forward, and you start heading towards the village that Anker told you about. And that is where we're going to end for tonight.
You son of a bitch.
I know it's a little early, but
That's okay.
it was a good stopping point.
Good for your head.
Yeah. It's a good stopping point in general.